So, hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. So, today we are going to continue our DSA series. So, today we are going to solve another problem of LeetCode. Okay, and the problem is based on dictionary. Okay, so if you like my video and you want to learn DSA and AI, then please subscribe me and you can also share my videos with your friends. Okay, and if you have any doubt, please do comment. Okay, so here, okay, now I'm going to share my screen with you. Guys, I'm going to solve this problem. Okay, problem number 260 and single number. Okay, so here you can see a statement given an integer array number in which actually two elements are appear only once and all the other element appear exactly twice. Okay, two element appear only once and other element appear exactly twice. Find the two element that appear only once. Okay, so you can return the answer in any order. So you must write an algorithm that run in linear runtime complexity and use only constant extra space. Okay, so here you can see this is our numbers 1 2 1 3 2 5. Okay, so here 3 and 5 output is 3 and 5. 5 comma 3 is also a valid answer. Okay, okay, so we are going to find the element that appear once. Okay, so here you can see we have 3 only one time. Okay, and you can see 5 also present at one time. Okay, we have 1 again 2 is still, so 2 is duplicate here and 1 also duplicate. Okay, so 3 and 5 appear only once. Okay, so this is our output. Okay, so here you can see another example, numbers 1 minus 1 and 0. Okay, so output should be minus 1 and 0. Okay, because these are unique here and appear one time. Another example, number equals to 0 1 and output should be 1 0 because these also appear a single time. Okay, so here you can see I'm going to explain dry run. Okay, so here first of all we have these numbers. Okay, 1 comma 2 comma 1 3 comma 2 comma 5. Okay, so I am going to calculate a number that appear once in this list. Okay, so first of all okay, so here you need to understand here and you need to understand from here. Okay, so first of all I need to calculate frequency. Okay, so frequency of number I'm going to calculate with the help of this formula. Okay, frequency of number equals to frequency dot get number. Inside this I have numbers and 0 plus 1. Okay, so frequency dot get number is equals to take old count of number. Okay, it take old count of number like this 1 2. Okay, if or if it is not there, then it will give you like it will return 0. Okay, or 0 if it is not there. Take old count of number or 0 if it is not there. Okay, so plus 1 add 1 for this new occurrence. Okay, this is for new occurrence. Okay, we have 1. Okay, if we don't have enough frequency 1, then you need to add 1 for the new occurrence. Okay, so frequency numbers save the updated count back. Okay, so you will understand here. In short, if number exist, increase count by one, else start from one. Okay, so here, mm, first of all, these are the numbers. Okay, so you will understand from here. Okay, so these are the number equals to 1 at iteration. These are the iterations. Okay, iteration 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, till 7 I have, these are the iterations. Okay, now I'm going to initialize this number. Okay, at step first, initializing. Okay, start with an empty dictionary to store frequency number. Okay, so we need to create empty dictionary here. Okay, that we need to, that we store numbers frequency. Okay, so here this is our dictionary, empty dictionary. Okay, and first of all, I need to take number one. Okay, now I'm going to calculate these things. Okay, frequency dot, frequency of number I'm going to calculate by using this frequency dot get numbers comma 0. Okay, so here I'm going to calculate frequency of number one. Okay, frequency of number, here you can see frequency of number. Okay, so frequency of number one I'm going to calculate. So frequency of number one is equals to frequency dot get. Okay, number equals to 1 comma 0 plus 1. Okay, so here I'm going to calculate this get. Okay, so get, I got 1 and 0. Okay, so it returned 0. Okay, it returned 0 since since 1 not found. Okay, so get, in get 1 or 0. Okay, so here I need to check that 1 is present in this dictionary. Okay, so 1 is not present here. Okay, so that's why it will return 0 since 1 is not found in this dictionary. And and uh, and in 0. Okay, so it will return 0, and I need to add plus 1, this one. Okay, so here I got 1 colon 1. Okay, so now our count, sorry, now our dictionary become 1 colon 1. Okay, because now I add 1 here. Okay, so that's why I have 1, and its frequency is also 1. Okay, so before we don't have any one in inside this dictionary set, that's why it will return 0. Okay, and this 0, okay, return 0, and this 0 add by this number plus 1. Okay, so I got a frequency of 1 and count and value of 1. Okay, so here you can see in iteration 2, I'm going to calculate frequency for 2. Okay, so here frequency dot get, here I'm going to pass 2 and comma 0 plus 1. This is the formula. Okay, so inside the get, you can see here, this is the get 2 comma 0. Okay, here I need to check that this 2 is present in dictionary. Oh no, not found. Okay, so that's why we need to return 0 here. Okay, and this 0 and this plus 1. Okay, this plus 1, now it will become 2 colon 1. Okay, so I'm going to add this 2 colon 1. So 2, I'm going to add this 2 inside the dictionary. Okay, so I already have 1 colon 1, and after this I need to add this 2 and its frequency. Okay, so 2 appear at one time. Okay, 2 appear one time, so that's why I need to write 2 colon 1. Okay, and here now I'm going to take iteration 3, number equals to 1. Okay, now I'm going to calculate its frequency. Okay, so frequency of number 1, frequency dot get 1 comma 0 plus 1. Okay, so in get I need to take this get 1 comma 0. Okay, so here I need to check this 1 inside the dictionary. Okay, so it said that 1 is already present in this dictionary. Okay, so it is already exist. Okay, so we need to return 1 here. Okay, before I need to before I return 0, because we don't have 1 in dictionary and we don't have 2 in dictionary. Okay, so that's why we need to add, we need to return, not add. Okay, and we need to return 0 for 1, and we need to return um, mm, 0 for 2. Okay, now you can see here 1 is already present. okay, inside this dictionary. Here you can see one already one already present there. Okay, so now it return one. Okay, if element present inside the dictionary, it will return one. Otherwise, if element not in the dictionary, then it will return zero. Okay, so here you can see 1 plus 1, this plus 1. Okay, it become 2. Okay, now we update the frequency of 1. Okay, so that's why I need to update 1 colon 2, because we have 1 2 time. One time is here and another time is here. Okay, so it will like if we calculate it, then it will be 2. Okay, so 1 colon 2. So 1 count of 1 is 2. Okay, here you can see count of 1 is 2. So that's why I need to return like this, 1 colon 2. Okay, frequency of 1, or you can say frequency of 1 is 2, and 2 upper at one time. So that's why frequency of 2 1. Okay, previously we have 2 colon 1. Okay, now I need to check with iteration 4, number equals to 3. Okay, now I'm going to create I'm going to find out the frequency of 3. Okay, so here you can see frequency dot get 3 comma 0 plus 1. Okay, so here I'm going to calculate this get 3 comma 0. I need to check that this 3 is present in the dictionary. Previously, you can check here. In previous dictionary, we have 3. No, we don't have any 3. Okay, so that's why it will return 0. Okay, then we need to add this 0 with this plus 1. Okay, so 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, so now we are going to add 3 colon 1. Okay, so count of 3 is 1, or you can say frequency of 3 is 1. Okay, so now I'm going to add this here, 3 colon 1. Okay, and after this, in iteration 5, I'm going to take number equals to 2. This is the number. Okay, now I'm going to check its frequency of 2 equals to frequency dot get. Okay, here I'm going to pass number, that is 2, 2 comma 0 plus 1. Okay, now I'm going to calculate get. Inside the get, I have 2 comma 0. Okay, I need to check this 2 is present in the dictionary, in previous dictionary. Yes, this is in my dictionary. Then it will return 1. If I'm saying again, if element present inside the dictionary, I need to return 1. Otherwise, you need to return 0 if it is not present or exist in a dictionary. Okay, so 2 is present in the dictionary, so that's why I need to return 1. Okay, so here 1 and plus this 1. Okay, it will become 2. Now I'm going to update 2 colon 2. Okay, so here you can see frequency of 2 is 2, or you can say count of 2 is 2. 2 appear at 2 times, so that's why I need to write 2 colon 2. Okay, so here I'm going to update 2 colon 2. Okay, now I'm going to take another number, that is number equals to 5. Okay, so here you can see frequency of 5 equals to frequency dot get 5 comma 0. Okay, plus 1. So here I'm going to take get. Okay, get 5 comma 0. Okay, so I need to check 5 is present here. No, 5 is not present here. Then I will return 0. Okay, then 0 plus 1, this plus 1. Okay, now I'm going to add this 0 with this plus 1. So count of 5 is 1. 5 appear at once. Okay, so that's why I need to write it in the form of 5 colon 1. Okay, so these are the frequencies of our numbers. 1 appear 2 time, 2 appear 2 time, 3 appear 1 time, and 5 appear in one time. Okay, so here after calculating this frequency, okay, I'm going to filter number with count 1. Count equals to 1. Okay, now use the list comprehension. Okay, now use the list comprehension. So num for num. Okay, these are the number. Num for num count in frequency dot items if count equals to 1 for this step. So I have pair of numbers and count. Okay, so here you can see count of 1 is 2. Okay, so this is these are the number 1 2 3 and 5. Okay, 1 2 3 5. Okay, so count number 1, we are going to take one by one number. Okay, so number is 1 and count of 1 is 2. Okay, so here 1 comma 2, and after this we have number equals to 2. Okay, so this is the 2 and count of 2 is 2. Here this is the 2, and again you can see number equals to 3 and count of 3 is 1. Okay, so 3 comma 1, and here count number is 5 and count of 5 is 1. Okay, so we are going to check that it is equals to like equals to 1. This count is equals to 1. Okay, so here you can see no, like I have two count. Okay, so this is not equal to count equal, I mean fail this condition, and this is not equal, I mean not equal to the 1. Okay, count equals to 2 is not equal to the 1. Okay, here also count equals to 2, so count also not equals to the 1. Okay, here I have count 1, yes, here also I have count 1. Okay, so we can include these things. Okay, I hope guys you got dry run. Okay, I am going to find out numbers, okay, that appear at once. Okay, so this is the process. Okay, so first of all you need to use this formula that you can count the frequency, like how many times element present in a list. Okay, so here you can get the frequency of numbers. Okay, and we can add the one for like element present or not inside the dictionary. We can check, add one for this new occurrence. Okay, and this is the frequency, save the update count. Okay, so here I'm going to update count and add the counts. Okay, if number exit, increase count by one, and else start from one. Okay, so here this is the process. You need to take iteration 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you need to take numbers one by one, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 3 2 5. Okay, then you can count the frequency by using this formula, and after you get the frequency of number. Okay, you have numbers like one, have one count, and here you need to update continuously after each iteration. Okay, so here count of one is one. Okay, count of two is one. Okay, here count of one become two and count of two become one. Okay, so these are the numbers one and two, and these are the counts. Okay, these are the numbers one, two, three, and five, and these are the count two, two, one, and one. Okay, so here I'm going to solve this question by code. I hope you got this. Now I am going to create one class. Okay, so class equals to solution, and I'm going to create one function that is single number. I'm going to calculate single number. Okay, so that's why I need to define function name single numbers. Okay, so I'm going to pass here self comma numbers. Okay, these are the numbers, these things, these are the numbers. Now I need to create empty frequency equals to empty dictionary, f req equals to empty dictionary. Okay, that I need to check and add the element. Okay, so here I need to create this empty dictionary for frequency. Okay, that I need to check that element is present here or not. Okay, and and increase the count according, like if element present here, then we need to increase its count. Okay, and after this, create empty dictionary. Okay, so it will store key equals to numbers. Okay, I mean we need to store key equals to numbers and comma value equals to count. Value equals to count. So here now I am going to use for loop. Okay, here for loop for numbers in nums. For numbers, oh, for num in numbers. Okay, now for num in numbers. Okay, so we are going to take these numbers from these. I'm going to take this numbers from these numbers. Okay, one by one. Well, I mean loop through by number 1 2 1 3 and 2 and 5. Okay, so for number in nums. Okay, so here after this I need to count the frequency of numbers. So here frequency, inside this I need to pass numbers NUMS. Okay, so this is the numbers, frequency of numbers. Okay, this one. So frequency of number equals to frequency dot get comma 0 plus 1. So here I have already used these things. Frequency dot get. I need to copy this and paste it in the cell. Okay, frequency of number is equals to frequency dot get number comma 0 plus 1. Okay, so we have numbers, like if I'm going to calculate frequency of number 1, so here I'm going to pass 1 here, and frequency dot get a number equals to 1, so that's why I need to kept 1 here. Okay, and comma 0 plus 1. Okay, so here I'm going to calculate frequency one by one for these numbers. Okay, for 1 for 2 for 3 for again for 1 for 3 for 2 for 5. Okay, so after this I need to return. What I'm going to return after calculating frequency, I need to return I have calculated these frequencies. Okay, and got these things. These are the frequency of numbers. I also have numbers and its frequency, or you can say numbers and its count. Okay, so here after this I need to return num for number comma count in frequency dot item. Num for number comma count in frequency dot item. If count equals to 1. So here you can see return number for num and count. Okay, so these are the num and count in frequency dot item. Okay, if count equals to 1. Okay, now here this is a print statement. Okay, here this is the solution class. Okay, and this is the function name, and these are the numbers I'm going to pass and check what happening with this. It will take time. Okay, now okay, so we got output 3 comma 5. Okay, so these are the numbers, that is 3 and 5. These are the numbers. Okay, that appears single, like present in list single time. Okay, so these are the single number. Okay, I hope you got it. Here I'm going to explain again. This is the class, this is the single number function. Okay, this is the function I'm going to pass here, numbers. Okay, these are the numbers. Okay, and here frequency equals to empty dictionary, that is store a numbers and count. Here I have already stored numbers and its count. One is the number. Okay, number equals to 1 and count equals to 2. Okay, so here we are going to store number and their count. Okay, so for num in numbers. Okay, so here I'm going to use loop for these number equals to 1, number equals to 2, number equals, so we need to take one by one, and I mean loop uh, through here 1 2 2 1 3 2 2 and 5. Okay, and here written numbers for number and count. Okay, so here number and numbers count. Okay, number for number and their count. Okay, so 1 is the number, 2 is the number, 3 is the number, 5 is the number, and their count 2 2 1 1. Okay, so number for number and count in the frequency dot item. Okay, so this will give you I mean count, if count equals to 1. Okay, so here this is the condition. Okay, like we are going to check count of this number is equals to 1. No, 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 so we can escape it. Okay, so here I'm going to check count of 2 is equals to 1. No, so we can escape. Okay, so here number equals to 3 and its count is 1. Okay, so yes, we can include it is equals to count equals to 1. Okay, so here I'm going to check again, number equals to 5 and its count 1. Okay, so here count equals to 1. Okay, match its count, match with 1. Okay, so I need to include this. Okay, okay, so this will give you the number that appear single or at once, single time or at once. Okay,